Justice Stemmons right, I'm a huge Hulk fan and love all of his movie adaptations. My favorite, however, is Ang Lee's and Eric Bana's take on the character, even though Norton's was fresh off the comic pages and Ruffalo brought the funniest and most unique take on Bruce Banner yet. My question is, what exactly was wrong with the 2003 movie version of the character that made it a failure? And if anything should happen to Mark Ruffalo that won't allow him to play the character, disagreements, injury, etc., would it seem okay for Bana or Norton to reprise their role on the Hulk?
I didn't hate that first Hulk film as much as a lot of people do, but the reasons it failed were a couple. Number one, there wasn't really a strong story. There wasn't really a strong story there. It was a father and son kind of movie. Secondly, the villain was pretty much non-existent, and he just kind of popped up out of nowhere. There's no villain, there's no villain, there's no villain. Now you have Phantom Nick Nolte, who will suck him down into a vast whirlpool of water. What? And then, of course, there was the infamous Hulk dogs scene, where the big fight in the movie is the Hulk fighting a hulked out poodle. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. If you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. These three dogs, that's the big fight in the scene. I really did appreciate Ang Lee's comic book visual style that he tried. Totally. I thought that was really gutsy and neat to try. But for that reason, it didn't really work, even though I love Eric Bana and I think he's great. If you're going to replace Mark Ruffalo and you want to stay in the continuity, Eric Bana's Hulk is not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, the character that Mark Ruffalo playing is the Ed Norton character. That's the same character. It's just that Mark Ruffalo took over the role. But technically speaking, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that Hulk film with Edward Norton is the film that leads into this Hulk that we have now. They're the same character. So if you had to replace Ruffalo with one of the two actors, either Bana or Norton, it makes more sense to go with Norton, although I don't think Marvel will ever work with Edward Norton again. So that's why I don't think the 2003 film worked, and I think if you have to choose between the two, you got to go with Norton. Amy Rose?
Yeah, I definitely thought they both brought something different to the role. I mean, Edward Norton, American History X, is like one of my favorite movies still. He was insane. That if there's ever been an Oscar-worthy performance, it's that. And I definitely think he's, gone downhill a little bit with some of the roles he's picked, but I don't think he'd want to reprise his role as the Hulk. I don't. He's just not there in his career. And I like Eric Bana. I do. I think he's really likable. He's a good actor. But I like Ruffalo's Hulk the best. I do. I think he brings both Bruce Banner and the Hulk, like, even though that's mostly CGI and we don't really know what he brings to that role, but I think he brings that, awkward, introverted, brilliant, like, just a lot to it. I think he's a really fine actor, and I really loved him in Avengers, and it does look like he's coming back for Avengers 2, which is great. So I don't know. I mean, we still dream that a World War Hulk film is going to happen, but as we've been hearing again and again, all these other Marvel characters, they're trying to launch Ms. Marvel and all these other characters. I think it's going to be a long time before we see another standalone film, and I don't think they would dip back into actors who played them. I think they would try a young, hot, fresh actor.
Yeah, Edward Norton's one of my favorites.
You can't go too young with Dr. Bruce Banner.
Well, not too young, but Edward Norton's a little older than should play him now.
Mark Ruffalo's the best.
He's the best.
Hey guys, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and will keep you up to date on all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC Movie Talk Show. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter to find out about our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.